Hunter to Murray. Here's Trey in the open court. Underneath Griffin. Got it! And the Hawks win! What a play by Atlanta! What a play by the Hawks! 124-122. A.J. Griffin was all alone at the other end, and he put it in calmly and coolly. The Raptors are stunned.
First, I just want to give all glory to God, you know, to be able to come out and perform.
Young. Instead, they'll go inside, throw up, and he got it! He got it! He got it! I don't believe it! A.J. Griffin at the buzzer!
He looks, he still looks, and he goes alley-oop into... Oh boy, A.J. Griffin got it, put it in. I think they're going to count the basket, and the Hawks will win. The Hawks have won the game.
Yeah, seeing 19-year-old, I think this is his second game winner in only 27 games. Just the poise and maturity. Like, what do you see from your rookie?
He knows that the strength of his game and what we need from him is to get himself open and to put the ball in the basket. He has a lot of confidence in himself. He works extremely hard.
You made it really even more easy for us to get the win, and everybody we were all excited for him.
Snap! Don't look at me! Look at him! Look at him!
AJ, my favorite teammate. Take your time. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, AJ!
Game, boy.
To be honest, like, you know, this reminds me of Duke days, just a group of guys we got, just be able to dig deep at it.
It was cool to see his reaction. I mean, he was so happy, and I'm happy for him.
How did that feel?
I ain't expected, but you know, I love my team. You know, just the energy you see right there, the love I get from them, man. It's a blessing for real.
He's a young guy that has a lot of potential, and he's showing that potential to us.
Can defend, shoot the three, handle the ball, shoot behind screens.
Just an engine out there, all right? And CC.
It's the AJ, man. He hit that game winning brother.
That Trey gave you the offensive chain of games. What does that mean?
Shout out to Trey, you know, just, you know, always being that great veteran to me. You know, you can see it, you know, not even just on the court, but just the way, you know, he's able to just, you know, give, you know, advice and support me, you know, as a rookie coming in this league young. You know, I just, you know, I'm enjoying it. I'm really grateful, you know, just the team we have, you know, I just, you know, love them, you know, just the group of guys we got. You know, I think it's special. You know, it's definitely going to be a special year going forward.
Okay, AJ, take me back. November 19th, there's 3.8 seconds left in the game. You knock it down against your dad's team, the Toronto Raptors. What was just going through your head in that moment?
Really just getting the win. You know, I wanted to be my dad. They won the first game, so I knew if we lost the second one, he was going to, you know, definitely say something to me. Like, I saw the clock and I saw Trey. He had the ball up early, and the guy had to make a decision. So I was like, let me just go to the rim.
Yeah.
And like Trey, he always makes those good, like, no-look passes.
Yeah.
Like, it worked out perfectly. That was like just perfect execution.
Were you nervous at all when you put the ball up and you laid it in?
Definitely. I was thinking about like dunking it, but then I didn't want it to be too late. I didn't want to check the clock and then like turn around and miss it because I was like looking at the clock. But you know, I just decided to lay it up. You know, that experience was crazy. Now I think about it though, like I should have like celebrated for my dad.
The game. This is so cool. His dad, Adrian Sr., is an assistant coach with the Toronto Raptors, coaching against his son.
It must be nice, you know, to go against your dad. It must be fun, at least, you know. I hope you get a lot of minutes tonight.
What did your dad say to you when you guys talked after the game?
Yeah, he was just telling me he's proud of me, like just on and off the court, you know, just how I like to carry myself, and you know, just being young in this league, and just, you know, how proud he was of the accomplishments I'm already making. So.
It was fun to watch him, knowing like in that game that he's rooting for the Raptors,
Yeah.
but you can see he's still rooting for you to do
Yeah.
well, you know. So he had his eye on you quite a bit. So.
I'm playing my dad today. I'm gonna hit a three and look at my dad.
Trey, ball movement, wonderful. And Griffin buries the three. Wonderful ball movement. Griffin again. Good again. Another three from AJ.
You know, he gives me some film clips. Like,
does he?
Yeah, like we'll watch it. Like he'll record it and send it to me. It's great.
I remember you actually said that when you were in college. Obviously, he couldn't really make it to your games, but he would watch them and like he would do the same thing, right? He would send you like feedback on some of your plays and stuff.
Like, I ask him questions and like he'll go back and watch the game, or like he'll get those clips and just really go deeply like through the play and give me different ways to guard the action or like just correct anything like in my game. And I just take those little mental notes and go into the next game and make those corrections.
I can imagine having a dad who's played and now coached in the NBA can be helpful for those moments. Are you ever like, no, Dad, you're wrong? Like,
I'll never say
no?
that.
A lot of respect for Pops, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. You know, it's just been so special for you to already have these early games against your dad.
Right.
How does it feel to just have those under your belt?
As soon as we, got the schedule for the season, I was looking, for those first two games, I think I was more excited to play those games than my first NBA game. It was just, I know it was gonna be a special night, and it's just memories, like that. I'm able to build with my dad, and we're able to bond over that.
When I talked to KT at the game in Toronto, call her your bonus mom. She had to fight through a lot of tears during the interview just because she was so proud of you.
To that moment when you saw him come into the game. Well, let me fight through the tears right now, but however, it was amazing just for his father to experience him, seeing him on the court for the first time in the NBA uniform. It was like, I can't even explain it. The most special moment was probably when he was on my end of the court, so I was right there. And so AJ looked at me and I said, AJ, you got this, babe, you got this. And he looked at me, smiled, and it just melted my heart that I cried again.
What does that mean to you to just know you have that support system, no matter if you're playing your dad's team or not?
I think that was just, a cool moment just to share, because, all the work, she's seen me put in, and just how, how much, it means to me to play against my dad. I think it's just special to have, her in my corner, especially just, always being there for me, it brings us together. I think it was just a cool moment to, say, we played against each other. She's there on the sideline, watching us, and I'm sure she enjoyed watching us just compete against each other.
I remember I have 4 children, and I was coaching with the Bulls, and so I would look up in the stands, and the other kids would be like kids. They were kids. They would be playing around and joking around with their friends and chasing their friends. But AJ, he would be sitting there, man. He would be so engulfed in the game, and he would be locked in, and he would watch the game from one end to the next. And I kind of thought to myself, like, man, there's something different about this kid.
You and Pops, game 11. Right now.
Hey, I started meeting him when I started getting middle school.
Wait, yeah. Don't record that one. Don't record that one. All right, you can record that.
I had to start doing my push-ups and stuff because, he just brought me down to the paint. He would just do his little hook shot, and I couldn't do nothing because I was too small. But, once when I hit a little growth spurt in my 7th, 8th grade year, that's when, it stopped.
So just going all the way back to your childhood, when did you first remember picking up a basketball?
I would think it was 2nd grade because I started working out because my siblings, they were working out with my dad. And every single time they would leave, I would just be home and I'd be like, let me just go, this one time. And, we started working out, and I still remember the first time I had my first AAU practice. It was in 3rd grade, and my dad surprised me. I was just shooting downstairs on a mini hoop, on a mini basketball hoop, and then, he came down, he was like, you want to go to this practice? And, it was my first practice, ever, competitive, and, you really, find the love of the game, in those moments. And I think those are, early on, AAU, you get to, see, your talent, see how, your work. That was my first time I got to see, my work pay off. And like I think that's how I fell in love with the game, because I like the process and like the results of it. I like the work you put in. Then like same thing on the NBA level, you get to see like you made this far. You're able to like cherish those moments and like be grateful for those moments. As a kid, I was always just like I know like I always have the joking side, but like when it was like come to like basketball and stuff, like I always go like 100% or just really like dial in. And I used to hate losing to my brother and sisters, so my sister used to give me like a couple of times. And
just a couple of times?
No, it was probably a little more. But that's what I think made me like that much better.
How many times did you lose to your siblings? You feel like quite a few?
Countless times.
Where's AJ? Voted on to the Rising Star. That's big time, man. That's big time. You still got a lot of congratulations.
Just come in and he's worked. He's gotten an opportunity to play, and he has taken advantage of that opportunity really from the start of the season, and just continues to improve his play. And the league, they recognize that and put him in the Rising Star game, which I think is well deserved, and showed that we drafted right. We have a young guy with a lot of potential, and he's showing that.
AJ said that you woke him up on the plane and let him know that he was a rising star. Just you being a mentor for him this season, like how cool is that to see the success that he's having right now?
I mean, I'm not surprised. He works hard. He's a great, I won't even call him a kid. He's a great young man. I told myself no matter what, I'm always, give my knowledge and, whatever I can to the guys under me. And, I just want to see the best for him because he deserved it.
Oh, yeah, big shouts out first. Congratulations to AJ. Really happy for him. I feel like we all, hoping he gets every accomplishment. This is just one on his journey, so he's been working extremely hard and producing, so very deserved from it.
What's up, guys? It's AJ Griffin here. Just touchdown Utah. I'm excited for this weekend, and just so much to look forward to. And I hope you guys stay tuned. It's your boy AJ. Till next time, peace. Just be out here representing Atlanta, I think it's an honor. Just ever since I got drafted, you guys have been showing the love. And I think, just be able to be here just shows how much, support I've been getting all year. I'm really excited for tonight, and it's a huge accomplishment to be here and really just, soak it all in. So yeah.
There you go.
Baby's right down the hatch by A.J. Griffin. What a second quarter.
19-year-old rookie is absolutely putting on a show here.
A.J. Griffin the other way.
Man, how good has Griffin been?
Woo. That's a three, and that's good. Another three. This is A.J. Griffin.
Everything clicking here for the Atlanta Hawks. Ball movement, man movement.
What has being a part of this Atlanta Hawks program in general helped you grow into the player that you already are?
It's just guys timing with the fit. I think as soon as I got drafted, that was the right fit for me. I felt the love as soon as I got here.
You talked about your hard work. Everyone around the organization talks about your hard work. What do you just attribute that to? I mean, I know you said a competitive spirit in your house.
Yeah, I would definitely just say also just my faith too. Like whatever you do, do it to the Lord with all your heart. And so that's the verse I try to bring into everyday life. Really just giving my all. Whether that's just any aspect of life, really. Just trying to live to my best potential.
What's up, TikTok? It's your boy AJ Griffin. I'm here to share with you guys because what he's doing in my life is not because anything I did, but it's because I just accepted him.
That word for today is remember that God is always with you. It's your boy AJ. Peace.
It's your boy A. Stay blessed and just know that God, He loves you. And until next time, peace.
As Atlanta looks to start piling up these home wins, Nick, continue their assault on the Eastern Conference standings because the stated goal is to get into the top 6, and the Hawks begin the night just a couple of losses away from that mark.
What's your goal just for this season with this Atlanta Hawks team?
I would definitely say to be a championship contender. I think we shouldn't settle any less. We definitely got the talent for it, and so I think as the year goes on, you get more experience, just playing with each other and getting to grow as a team. I think we could do something special by the end of the year, and you know, just continue to learn and you know, make each other better each day, I think we could, you know, achieve that goal.
AJ, thank you so much. This has been awesome.
Appreciate that.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That was fun.
Thanks, AJ.
Yeah.
You had fun?
Yeah.
You want to do it again sometime?
Yeah.